Hi, this is Penny Haynes bringing you the latest excerpt from the Marketing with Audio and Video show. Today's guest is Carolyn Willman, the contest queen. And we talked about how she got into the sweepstakes as a hobby and how it's part of her job as a promotional consultant. But today we're going to be talking about back-end marketing, what the entire company needs to know when you're doing a sweepstake, also about how people are using video and images in sweepstakes, and how you can use it on your website as well. Lastly, we're going to talk about how just having audio and video on your site doesn't mean anybody's going to see it. But you'll learn more in this excerpt. So, here we go.
I'm hoping that programs like this will help me get the message out that all marketers need to do back-end marketing and not drop the ball, and make sure the whole company is involved in any marketing activities you do, audio, video, promotion. Amtrak, it was just blogged about at the beginning of the year, Amtrak was running their annual photographic promotion. They do beautiful calendars of their trains. I mean, great idea, great way to promote your service, get the customers involved. Somebody was out there taking pictures of the trains, and the Amtrak security had them arrested.
Ah!
Like, wow, the guy's participating in your contest, not really smart.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. And now, actually, another angle, audio and video, there's a lot of companies out there using what they call CGM, consumer-generated media, which, again, is what? Audio and video, especially the video, promotions. Mm-hmm. Submit something, do a YouTube video, link to it, enter a promotion, or, do something on your video camera or your camera. A lot of the regular digital cameras have, you can take a 3-minute video and submit it. Right. And help promote their company. So even as part of companies using video to do sweepstakes, they can get their customers involved too. So there's lots of aspects to it. It's so fascinating.
Now, that's really interesting how you've tied in marketing with audio and video in the sweepstakes, that even, I call it UGC, user-generated content, that even that is becoming a part of the promotions and even in sweepstakes. So I'm just learning a lot of great stuff from you.
Oh, and that's growing. And that's growing. I see more and more promotions that are asking for generally either video or photographs. And videos are very popular. There was one, we have a lottery up here called 649. You had to tape yourself doing the happy dance, the 649 happy dance, and send it in, And then I think they narrowed it down to the top 10, and then people voted on the top 10 to see who was the winner of the thing. So they're using the video to promote themselves. And so I started, once, as I grew, I started using it. As I did television interviews, I was lucky enough to win a DVD burner, DVD player / burner, and we have a PVR, and so I would record my interviews and then burn them to CD and give them to my webmaster, and I have all my almost all my interviews online.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and one thing is I realized after a while I had them on my website, but then I realized nobody knew they were there, so finally I had my webmaster put links right off my homepage saying as seen on.
Uh-huh. If I've said it once, I've said it a zillion times. Just because you build it doesn't mean people will come. And just because you put an audio or a video or anything on your website doesn't mean anybody's going to know it's there, which is, of course, the great thing behind RSS feeds and podcasts, which means you put it up, and even if it's on your site, you can submit your feeds to all these different directories. So every time you put up a new video, bam, it's out there on all these different sites.
Right.
So you're getting a lot more visibility, not only from eyeballs, but especially from search engines.
And I believe we will stop our excerpt here. If you would like to hear the entire interview, it was a lot of fun. You can go to marketingwithaudioandvideo.com and hear the entire thing, along with all of the archives of our previous shows, and you'll see the schedules for our new shows. Of course, I want to remind you to download the free 30-page excerpt from 101 Things to Do with Audio and Video. You can get that at 101thingsaudiovideo.com. multimedia.com. And of course, remind you that this is brought to you by the Commercial Creation Center. Personal assistance from me, plus simple software to help you create and post audio and video to promote your business. This is Penny Haynes telling you to have a great week.